There's a million stories in a city of crates, and as overqualified henchman private eye, sooner or later they all come through my door. After all, the theme for this crate is investigation. I should have known she was trouble the minute she walked through my door. She was wearing a Stranger Things t-shirt with a design based on the classic cover of X-Men 134. It's a classic for a reason, and the stark yellows and reds did a great job of framing 11 in the center. I didn't know it at the time, but it was her way of telling me I had to pick a side. There was no time for waffling. The very first thing she said to me was that I didn't look very much like a private investigator. I said, "Kid, what do you think a private investigator looks like?" By way of example, she pulled out a Jessica Jones Q-Fig from Quantum Mechanics. I said, hey, I could wear a scarf and leather boots if I wanted. She didn't say anything, but she made kind of a face. This is why I keep the lights in my office dim. Once she left, I took a minute to write down what I knew so far, with my novelty X-Files pencils. Each one had a Mulder quote written on it, and they would have been perfect for sticking in the ceiling if I wanted to lose my deposit. Sometimes being a private eye is a lot like being a pencil. You think you're keeping sharp, but one day you look in the mirror and you realize all that's left is a stub. The case was all a haze, so I decided to cut through it with a fine cup of joe. Mugs are a lot like people. Sometimes they run cold, sometimes they run hot, and you never know when they're going to change their colors. They're also mostly full of liquid. It's not really part of the analogy, it's just a fun science fact. The mug made me realize I needed to talk to the world's greatest detective, Batman, specifically Lego Batman, and not just because the regular one wouldn't return my calls. The Dark Knight of Gotham handed me this month's pin. It was designed to look like a micro-cassette recorder. It was retro and evocative, I dug it. More importantly, it came with codes for a whole bunch of digital comics. I got the first issue of the 2016 X-Files series, along with the first issue of X-Files Origins, and Issue 1 and 2 of Metropolis. It was a veritable grab bag of investigative comics, but I didn't have time to enjoy them then. The clues were starting to come together. It all led me to this. An iron-on patch for the Secret Order of Keys, referencing last month's Primal crate. What did it mean? Would there be an Investigate patch in next month's crate? There was no way to know! I should have just left it there. I should have walked away. But this case had gotten under my skin, like an itch I had to scratch. I need your help. I need you to remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. I need you to leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of the Investigate crate. And I need you to check out my channel for other Loot Crate reviews. I just hope I can find this secret order before they find me.